Hey there, cosplayer. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, and welcome to my thing, which I may or may not be changing the name to. And if you read the title correctly, you'd know that I'm here to show off my new cosplay, Robin Redblade, or Pirate Robin. Now, if you saw my last episode, you'd know that I am a big fan of Cosplay Chris, and Chris did his own take on the Pirate Batman idea, which has existed for a couple decades now, and has just appeared slightly all throughout DC's history. But Chris did something really different and amazing with it, and the idea was so awesome that there have been people out there who have done numerous ways of, adding to it. There was Chris's very own girlfriend, Laura Gilbert, who did a Pirate Catwoman. There's Friggin' Boom Toys, who did a Pirate Joker. There are several people doing Pirate Robins, or have done Pirate Robins. I know that someone's doing a Pirate Nightwing. Some people are doing Pirate Red Hoods. I'm sure someone's going to have the idea to do a Pirate Batgirl. And basically, I'm glad, because the Pirate Batman style that Chris came up with is so cool and different. It's dirty, it's really pirate-esque. It's got mud, it's got blood, it's got dirt and stains and cuts and, violent shit. Stuff that Pirate Batman's never had before, and it's quite inspiring. So I felt inspired to do my own Pirate Robin. Now I know that obviously it's probably the one people have done the most, but two people won't think alike. And I know mine already looks a bit different to one or two I've seen. So, why not? So first off, I got this wonderful lace-up shirt, which I just found at a charity shop. It was really a perfect find, because I was there looking for one. A green, duller green t-shirt with a lace-up, and I couldn't quite find it, and I was just about to leave, and I turned around and I wanted to check this one last set of clothes, and it was just right there, and I am astounded at how perfect it is. It's green, it's got the laces, but it's also not like a garish green. It's this dull, near slightly brownish green, which is exactly what I wanted, because I don't want bright colors. I want, color, but to be darker and blacker and browner and stuff. Suit the pirate theme. Now, as you can see, I've already done quite a bit of weathering to it. Again, taking from Chris, I've used shoe polish. Now, I know what you're thinking, it looks quite splotchy, and that's just kind of because I didn't do it right. It is less splotchy off camera, but yeah. I mean, it's going to have the torso armor or vest or whatever over it, so you won't really see it most of the time, but I'm going to try and blend that with some black spray paint. Just wave it over and maybe make everything blend a bit. Here you can see cuts and tears and everything. Right here on the back I've got a giant slash, which again you probably wouldn't see because it's got the armor or vest and the cape and everything, but I just thought it looked cool. Right here I've got this old leather satchel, which I just found because I was looking for one for a while, and I just found this one. It was pretty much the perfect size. It was already quite weathered, so I didn't need to do much to it. I just sanded it a bit more, cut this, glued this because this was falling off. This is a belt, but I'm probably going to... No, I think I'm definitely going to cut this at this rivet and then add just a pop button so I can open it when I want, because this would also be, whilst being decorative, obviously you could actually use this to hold my phone and stuff and not have it like hanging out on like a modern day bag. That would ruin the picture. It's just, here it's just got some old socks and cut off sleeves because it's quite scrunched, and I wanted it to maybe hold this shape, so I thought maybe I would, if I heat it up with that inside, then maybe I would train it to hold this shape, but maybe not. This belt I got from Heart Foundation. really, really good find. It's I really wanted a black belt, but this brown one has a nice pattern, lots of rivets, and a really cool buckle. This was a bit longer, so I had to cut it out and then take off a bit, then put it back on, and now it fits perfectly. Right here I have the trousers. Now I also was looking all over for something that would look good, and whilst looking, I just thought I'd buy some green jeans, and I decided to wear it with the shirt to see what it looked like, and it worked pretty well. So a few weeks later I went back to the store and bought another pair and just webbed the shit out of it. First thing I did was take off the back pockets because I don't think it's very era appropriate. I don't know. If it is, it doesn't matter. It just looked a bit too modern for me. And then again, shoe polish and everything, make it all look dirty. Put a bunch of brown and black on the knees to make it look like it's been in muddy places. One of my favorite things is I've cut this seam. I've cut a lot of zigzags and lines out of it, then just not as crude as I could, but crudely sewed it back up with thread. Maybe the thread was a bit too thin, I think, but it looks fine. It looks nice. Then just go over it a little bit with some black shoe polish to make it look a bit less bright and look a bit more like it's caught the dirt. Because, you know, things like this would catch the dirt if you don't properly clean them. My favorite thing is just right here. Simple hole with like red Sharpie around it, and it goes right through. Like a bullet hole. Someone just shot right through my leg. I'm pretty sure I got this idea just from Chris himself, because Chris on his armor has a bullet hole which goes through the cape, through the armor, and out the other end, which he would have died from, but who cares? And finally, the sword. Now this is meant to be a European hanger. I was gonna do a cutlass, like you would expect, but I ran into some information that cutlasses weren't invented until the pirate craze started dying out, and I know it doesn't matter, but I don't know why I like being accurate like this, so I just decided, hey, it looks nice, I'm gonna make a European hanger. Now the way I did this is the very, 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 very simple way that you may see many people do, where they get a PVC tube, heat up the blade area, and flatten it. I had actually a bit of trouble doing this because I don't know, I guess do it right. But yeah, it works out fine. I could definitely make something better, but didn't feel it.
Hi.
Camera's on.
Oh, I didn't know that. My apologies.
What do you want?
Just here for a place of Call of Duty. You're busy.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, you know I had to use my CEX by today, so I'll stop Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, I'll be down in like a minute. Let me just finish.
Yeah, sorry. You should put a sign on the door.
Say hi to the people.
Fuck you!
What a prince. So yeah, just flattened it with the PVC pipe, then got some Durapox, one second. Millie put standard yellow grey 2-party epoxy putty. I think it's for like pipes and stuff. Filled up the gap in the blade so you know it's not a hole there. Then got some metal I don't know, like the stuff that car rings are made out of, like that stuff, and then wiring, metal wiring, whatever. Then made this shape where it goes up and round and has a little flick at the end. Then just covered that with epoxy, and there you go. Also, before I let it dry, I put this in to make the shape, then obviously just let it dry and everything, and then popped it out, painted it, then glued this back in. This is actually from a set of jewelry and rocks and stuff, just little jewels and rocks that my big sister gave to me years ago, and I finally used one of them. Now, you may not have noticed, but the hilt is made from 3 colors of robin. Red pleather for the grip, gold for the handguard, so like yellow, and an emerald for the gem. So it's the colors of Robin. It's Robin's 3 colors. I got it right past you, didn't I? I snuck it right past you. Nah, probably not. You're too smart. So, things for the future. I'm gonna make a torso armor out of EVA foam, then glue some pleather to it. I can't afford real leather. I'm gonna get the cape, which is gonna be pleather. You know, some hand straps and everything. Maybe some forearm guards. The thing that is actually proving the most difficult for me is the boots. Because 2 options are to buy regular black leather boots, which they don't usually make men's versions of in that style, and even the ones that, and I would settle with women's ones, but just, I don't know why. Every time I find one that looks good, it never fits. Like, ever. And the ones that do fit would have, like, I don't know, elastic and other things that makes it too modern. And obviously add the bell thing on top. But I can't find them. Second option is to just buy professionally made pirate cosplay boots. But they can go for like £80. And I know that to an adult or a cosplayer, £80 is fair. But I'm 17 and I don't have a job. I can't afford that. Especially when it's something that I may or may not grow out of within the next year or two. Then I have to get another one. And I know it's worth it, but I don't know. I mean, of course, third option, make the boots. But fuck that. I hate making boots. I did it once with the Flash. Did not work. I don't care if I rushed it. It would not look good if I did it. Also, it needs to be professionally made. Otherwise, I would use pleather, and I wouldn't use the pleather properly. And then the pleather would break down and just look stupid and crumple. So I'm just going to keep searching for boots. I would also like to put a miniature one-shot, like, I'm just going to say pistol. Just a small one that would like a boot pistol. I could get a proper sized one like Batman has, but I don't know. When you create cosplays, especially ones with like original ideas, like Chris did himself, and you know, Friggin' Boom Toys and Laura Gilbert, you get into the mind and come up with your own ideas about what this character is like. Now my character, whilst this is a violent pirate universe, is still going with a theme that Robin has always had, where Robin has always been more innocent than Batman, clearly by being able to vent his angers at a young age and wearing bright colors and such and being joyful. I think my Robin's Dick Grayson, so it especially goes with that. So I don't want, he'll have a sword, but I don't want him having a big gun and shooting people left and right. He will mostly not kill half the time, but he will have a boot pistol which you will shoot for emergencies. We also have a blunderbuss to make a grapple gun a lot like Chris's. I already have the yarn, maybe some bird-orangs and weapons and such. And finally the mask. The mask is going to be... I've seen some people use like torn sort of material with eye holes and stuff. Mine is going to be a bit more like a pirate scarf, but it's over the eyes and with eye holes. It's going to have the tie-up thing at the end, kind of like the Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Bride. That's the best one I can think of right now. So yeah, black and brown leather and stuff with a tie-up at the end. Facial hair is just basically going to be this or just stubble or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Not clean shaven. Obviously going to have dirt and paint on the face and the hands and stuff to show that you are a pirate. Rings and such, I don't think he would wear that many rings, but I've got some here and there. I got this one that I've had for a while, this little fancy one. I have a ring with a blue gem on it, which I thought would be interesting to think of, like a family heirloom and also a hint to Nightwing. But I do quite like this one. This is one of my favorite rings. It's a ring, but it's like angel wings or bird wings. It goes around the hand like that. And obviously, again, going back to Robin is a bird. So yeah, I think that's basically it. I don't think I've left anything out. If it's morning where you are, have a nice day. If it's evening, sleep well. I will see you later, cosplay.